Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I would like to try a new way of drawing petals that I saw in a video from Zarin Resin Art. It is done in two layers. So first I have mixed here 100 grams of the Let's Resin, the regular one, and 5 grams are already in a separate cup, which I will use for my white, and the rest I will pour into the mold. So making sure that it really goes anywhere in the borders. And maybe you have noticed there are no bubbles in the resin. I have bought myself for Christmas a bit earlier a bubble remover machine from Resiners. I will make a video then maybe on how it works, but with the Let's Resin it's great. Here I'm checking if there are some small bubbles trapped at the border of the mold, and then I can start with the alcohol inks. Here I'm using from Decorrom the color Deep Purple, where I will put one drop in the center, and the second color is Violet. Here I will also add one drop in the center, and I don't know why sometimes they spill everywhere, but I'm trying here to remove this color where I don't want it to be. So the next step is my white. Here I'm using the Bloom pigment paste from Pouring Your Heart Out, 5 grams, so half of a drop of white. I want it to be opaque, so now here I'm continuing to clean here this violet that I don't want, and here I'm mixing the colors a little bit, and then I can start piping the dots. Still not so happy. So now I'm starting with a circle of dots around the color, and then I make a second one, and then I make 2 circles of dots within the colors. And that's basically it. A quick torch, and then I let it cure. So this is now first layer has cured. I have here mixed 120 grams of resin. I have put aside 25 grams for my white, and the rest goes inside the mold. This mold is not very deep, so I wished I could have done also a background, but it holds, I think, 230, 240 grams of resin, so there was no more space for a background, but it's okay. It's also nice sometimes to have a clear border. So I'm cleaning my sticks, and then I, with the remaining, again, the bubbles that are trapped here at the border, and now here are the 25 grams. Again, I will use the Bloom pigment paste, 2.5 drops. And after I have given it a very good stir, so as you see, it's not totally opaque, which is okay for me. So then I will put a tiny bit of this white into a piping bag. Just maybe 3-4 grams. So I don't need much white. So one piping bag is ready. And then for the petals, I would like to have a color a bit darker than the one I had in the center. So here I'm mixing some violet and some deep purple, or was it grape juice, just until you have the color that you want. The white is very strong, so I need more color to get the desired color. Cannot decide which color I have to add, but I think now I am happy with the tone of the color. And this goes also into a piping bag. So I would say it's about 20 grams that I used for the color and 3-5 grams for the white. And of course there's the dog hair in the resin, but no bubbles. So then first I'm starting with the purple. And here I will draw petal shaped lines. So some lines are a bit too thin, so I go over them again. Take care here of these blobs. And then with the white, I will do in each petal one line from the inside to the outside. Now here it looks like my white lines were a bit too thick. You will see them in the end result, and also when you see the video from Zarin, she makes smaller, thinner white lines. But yeah, you will see what the outcome will be. For next time I will have to change that. So, and now you see I'm drawing these little bows, or how you may call them. And then with the dotting tool, here I'm checking a bit that there are no blobs of the color, and then I am going from the outside to the inside to shape the petals. And then a little swirl in the center. Here it doesn't matter how it looks in the center because we already have something in the first layer that we done. So then what she did with a toothpick, some lines, some thin lines, and I am really struggling here a little bit until then I find, okay, best it works with the dotting tool. The lines were thicker also here than with the toothpicks. but the idea is to give it sort of a touch of another color between these petals. And this is now 20 minutes later. You see here also the purple has spread, but it looks nice. Everything is closed. I did a swirl in the center, and then I will let it cure and we'll see us here for the molding. So have to be careful taking it out of the mold, and now look. You see, that's why I meant with the white. I'm not sure do I like it or not, but yeah, it's not how she did it, but it's how I did it. So yeah, maybe with thinner lines you would have a straight lines and not these little blobs here, but it's okay. It's another type of the design, but I really love the center, and then how these petals formed with just drawing these bows. It's something completely different, but I'm happy that I tried it, and I will sure do it again. I hope you liked it too, and thank you very much for visiting my channel. See you next time. Tschüss.